Ronnie, well done. 2 battling wins today, and I know you've really struggled with your tip today, so how proud were you to come through despite that?
Yeah, really, really happy to come through, considering the tip just got no touch and feel. So mentally, you're always battling against that. You know, no matter how well you play, you can't hit every shot perfect, and that tip requires every shot to be hit perfect. There's no forgiveness in it at all. So. Yeah, so I was cueing all right, so that I could have little spells where it was okay, but I could never keep it going for long enough. I was just lucky that Robbie struggled a bit. Obviously, like I said before, trying to play on the outside tables and coming in on there, and I knew he'd find it hard, but it was really pinging and fast tonight, and I just thought you just see he was overhitting so many shots, and that's the same thing. That's similar to what I was feeling. You just end up losing confidence and you're battling against the elements sometimes. So. We both had struggled for different reasons, but I just think, I handled my problem a little bit better than Robbie handled his in many ways.
Yeah, and how much of a sign is that in terms of where you are mentally at the moment, that you really managed to kind of ride through that adversity and put in good displays despite the trouble?
Yeah, no, listen, I've been playing well. I'd say playing well. I've been queuing okay, for quite a while now. I just obviously haven't practiced a lot. When I say I don't practice, I do practice, but for me, when I say I don't practice, I do about 4 or 5 hours a week, which is obviously not a lot, but at least it keeps my eye in. But there are the odd week where I put like 10, 11, 12 hours in, so that kind of gets me a bit more up to pace. But as far as queuing and that, I feel like there's a few victories around the corner really. So I'm not chasing anything. I'm not worried or anything. I'm just enjoying playing, which is a good place to be, really.
And in terms of the tip, we were just nipping into the tournament office there. I think you're going to look to try and get a new one on. That'll be the third of the event. It's quite rare to get 3 in one tournament, isn't it?
Yeah. I've done about 15 months in the World Championships, I think, in 2006. I got the record for that as well. But yeah, listen, I mean, hopefully Martin Clark can stick one on. If not, I'll try and send it back to London and get a tip on it. I owe it to myself to do it, really, because I can't win a tournament with that tip, really. I've got no touch and feel, and at some point, a player playing at the top of his form would just, have too much of me because I won't be consistent enough, really.
And we've not spoken since your sports personality nomination. I think a lot of people say that it was very overdue, but it's still a great accolade for you to get in there.
Yeah, it's all right. Listen, I'm not going to, knock it. It's nice to get awarded. I suppose it being like the year of the COVID, there's not been many sporting events on, so I suppose if the Olympics would have gone ahead and some other sporting events, I might not have got a look in. So I suppose sporting gods have sort of given me a chance this way, I suppose.
And I know it's the World Grand Prix next week, but it's the same night as the final as sports personality, but will you be going along if you're not involved in that?
I have to wait and see, because obviously I play and I've got other business and work to do, so I'll be working all over Christmas, what I mean? So I don't really get any time off, so yeah, I mean, listen, if I'm around and, I'd probably show up, yeah.
And just finally, in the next round, it'll be either Jamie O'Neill or Ding Junhui. You've played Jamie a couple of times in Home Nations already, and we all know what Ding Junhui can do, so it'll be an interesting game either way.
Yeah, no, Jamie's played fantastic. He's a really good player. Can play to a high level. Beat Sean Murphy today, and he's up on Ding at the moment, I think. But yeah, no, yeah, it's going to be. Look, he's 3-1 up. No, I'm not surprised because he can play the guy.
Well, a really battling display today, Ronnie. Well done.
Sure.